it's Rachel here from RachandBellaCrafts. Thanks for joining me today. I've got something really exciting to share with you in my video today. I don't know if you all saw the video that I did last week. I think it was a creating craft. I made 2 journals in the style of vintage French, and I explained to you that they were both for swaps that I was doing with some different groups on Facebook. The one I had back earlier in the week I showed you was from Michelle, the lovely one with the Paris theme. And now today, very excited, I've just finally managed to get through to the post office because they left me a card. I took my son to have his exam at the beginning of the week. I think I mentioned he was doing his accountancy's exam, and I came back, and after like 18 months of never having a post office card, it was a card to say I'd missed the postman. Oh, I was devastated. So I rushed down yesterday, couldn't get in. They'd only open for 2 hours in the morning. So finally today I've gone and I've picked up my parcel. So I'm very excited. Just want to share with you all this beautiful journal that I have had from Sheila, and I think, is it Yehle? Is how you say your last name? I'm sorry if I've gotten that wrong. I'm not great with surnames. But yes, this is from Sheila. So we did this challenge where we had to create a vintage journal. We didn't know who we were making it for. Your swap partner wasn't named until afterwards. Oh my goodness gracious me. I'm going to lose all sense of what I'm talking about. I can see it already. Look what we have in here. And let me just turn that around. Oh my word. Right, let's have a look what's in here first. I don't know which to open first. Let's start with the top. This is so beautiful, Sheila. Absolutely gorgeous. That lovely flower there. Right, you go down there a second. And what have we got in here? Oh my goodness, look at this. Aren't these beautiful? So we've got a glassine bag, and there's a printout here of a vintage train. Oh, I think it's oh, I see, right, it's a report of delays on the trains from 1924 with this beautiful card. Then on the front, these lovely flowers, and then inside it is jam packed full of all this beautiful stuff. So I've got some butterflies in there, and then, oh, look at that. And then all these lovely pieces of ephemera. Well, aren't these gorgeous? Oh my gosh, Sheila, this is just stunning. Thank you so much. That's coffee paper. Oh, that's lovely. Wow, I wasn't expecting that on the top. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't open it quick enough, and I'm trying for my hands not to shake. Right, let's put that by this. I'm going to get in a knot. So what have we got here now? Oh wow, is this one of the? Oh gosh, yeah. Look, it's a flip with all different bits of paper, and that is, I'm sure that's straw paper there, because I know Mum's worked with that. Wow, isn't that fantastic? Look, and she's stitched that to make it into like a little notebook with a piece of vintage fabric on the top. Wow, that is fantastic. Gosh, talk about buckets of inspiration. Oh, and my journal has come from Rhode Island, just to let you know. And I'm very excited to see yours. New friend, USA, Sheila. Oh, that's lovely. Fabulous. I'll have a good look at that later. Wow, look at this. This is, I want to say, vintage quilting. But that is just beautiful. You know me and my vintage fabrics. That is stunning. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay, right. Let me just do this properly now. So, what have we got here? We've got sari silk to bind. And then underneath then, we've got this vintage fabric, I believe, stitched to the cover, with several layers of beautiful lace. Some more, this is definitely vintage lace then on the front here, and she's stitched buttons onto that. And then on the back, again, more of this beautiful vintage quilting, and this lovely doily on the crochet doily. And then all around the edge then is a lovely lip of this. I think I would just say that's another vintage doily underneath as well. My goodness, this is absolutely beautiful. Very, very me. is all stuff that I've got in my cupboards that I just never have the heart to play with. Isn't it terrible? Stuff that we hoard. Oh, and that's been stitched on. Oh no, look at that. So that's wound through there with 2 eyelets, so you don't lose then. Gosh, that's fantastic. I love that. That's a brilliant idea. I'm useless with closures. I just like can't ever think of good ideas for closures. I might pinch that. Oh my goodness, look at this. Ah, I'm so excited. I got goosebumps. I've got goosebumps. Look at this. Bank ticket. 1890. Oh, this is so excited. If you like vintage journals and vintage style ephemera, you'll be fully understanding where I am right now. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? What a stunning journaling card. Just so you know, Sheila, I will never ever write in this journal. This will just sit in pride of place on my cupboard. There we go. So we've got a little flip pocket there with a calendar in there, and she's collaged on that. And then there's another little bit of collaging under here. And this paper is lovely. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like wallpaper, but there's something under there then about a school date or something. And then here we've got more coffee dye ephemera and some lovely a lovely label. Oh wow, some nice stitching around on the edge there of a tuck. And then in here we've got, oh, another one of these lovely little flip scrap pocket books, which are great. It's my dog just patting in, come and see what the excitement's about. And then that has got to be, that's a genuine, original rather, I should say, ledger page. Oi, Taff, go on, out you go. Psst, psst, psst. Out you go. Go on, go enjoy the sun. Good boy. Oh, isn't that lovely? Look at that beautiful bird on there. I'm quite speechless. I don't really know what to say. This is just so lovely. Right, now this is, it's like the top of an invoice that she's used on here. And it's, this must be off a Digi perhaps. I'll have to ask her, because they're just lovely. Okay, we got some lovely lace edging then on, I believe this here, I think this is, I want to say My Porch Prints. I hope I've got that right now, because I know I've worked with this kit. I love this kit. It is just stunning. So we're more vintage ephemera here, and some lovely stamping there. And then what have we got here? So, oh, do you know what? I love these little tiny paper clips. I notice a lot of you guys use these in America. I have never seen anything like that over here. If anybody knows where we can get them from in the UK, somebody let me know, because they are just so cute. That's some more ephemera there and here. Oh, that's just lovely. And I'm going to just leave that there a second, because I think this... Oh, I see, right. Oh my gosh, look at that. So that is stitched to the top. Can you see that? So she's stitched that there. That's like a snippet. But I think that's the flap of an envelope by the looks of it. And she's added snippets to that and then sewn it to the top of the page to make a tuck. I love that. I think I'm going to be using that idea, Sheila. This is giving me lots of fab ideas now. I love looking at other people's journals. Oh, that's lovely. And I like that there with you. Just, isn't it amazing the simple things that we don't think to do, or I don't think to do. I'm going to speak for everybody here. But the things that I don't think to do that are just so effective, you know, to just put a piece of ephemera, slightly offset it so it turns into a tab. But how awesome does that look? And then we've got some, I think that's, is it perhaps avocado dye papers there? Oh, that's a lovely digi there. And then we've got, right, I'm going to have to carefully take this paper clip off here now, because even the paper clips are aged. Look at that. Just so much attention to detail. I thought it was. There's a little envelope there. And then we've got another bit of vintage ephemera there. Let's put that back in there a second. I'm sorry, I'm sure it's painful watching me manoeuvre paper clips. This lace is lovely. I think she's coffee dyed this lace. It's really lovely. Everything just feels so vintagey. Oh, look at that. Hang on, can you see the button and the bit of lace stitched on there as well? That's fabulous. And I love this digi underneath. It's just such a mixture of papers in here. Absolutely fabulous. And then we've got more here. Then this is some more genuine ephemera. That's a receipt, and then stamps on here and a tag. Let's put those back in there. And then this flips up. Oh, we got another pocket in the front. Oh, that is cool. I like that. So we've been looking at pockets, haven't we? So it was great to have new ideas. And then in here, then we've got another journaling card. Fab. There's just so much to look at. It's just so much detail. That's beautiful. My favourite flowers, hydrangeas, they're lovely. Oh, look at that little lace flower on there as well. Just all this collaging, it's just so, it's exactly how I imagine somebody who would have made a journal, you know, back in the olden days, as my kids love to say. Look at that tiny, tiny, tiny little bulldog clip. How cute is that? That is so cute. But this is just exactly how I would imagine somebody would have made a journal. I love the coffee dye, and that's stunning. So we've got a flip under there, then look, and then some more of this beautiful ephemera. My goodness, I'm going to have to go and lock myself away now for a couple of days and just use all this inspiration. Trouble is, we get inspired and then we get distracted with other things, don't we? I need a week away somewhere where I can just sit and be with my craft, I think. Oh, wow, look at that. That's another ledger page there. These are just stunning. Oh, there we go. More collaging on here. Right, let me work this out a second now, because this is a busy one. So we've got ephemera then in a little tuck on the front. And then behind then we've got another beautiful journaling card. I love these journaling cards. This is the kind of style that my mum does with her collaging, and I love it. It's fab. A nice bit of vintage fabric on the tab. And then more beautiful vintage ephemera. And then we've got, okay, so we've got a little tag, but it's and also a note, little notebook thing for me to write in. Look. Not that I will ever write in this, because it is just too beautiful. And then some fabric layered on the pocket. And then here, oh, we got another one of these flips. I love these flips. And then there's a tag to write on the back, and looking at the front, again, more beautiful collage. That's lovely. Oh, it's an envelope. Oh, right. I was going to say, I was wondering how she'd attach that on there, but she's just stitched the envelope closed. That's lovely. And then here we've got another tuck spot that's been collaged with some more beautiful ephemera. Let's just pop that under there. Nice writing space. Oh, what have we got here? Okay, so a paper clip with a nice stencil edging on the tuck, and then a flip round writing space, so I can write here, and then I can write on the back of there as well. And then a stitched journal card. Okay, there's some vintage images on them. And then we've got more of this lovely dyed paper and some lace edging. And that's the other half of a ledger paper. And then here we've got, is that some more vintage ephemera there, and a beautiful, beautiful tag. I'm going to pop that one in front, I think, so I can see it, because that is so lovely. And then under here, yes, we have another little pocket in there, and that's all been collaged. That's a book page, I want to say, behind there, because that looks and feels really old. I may be wrong. And then here we've got a lovely snippet belly band and a little tuck with a pocket inside, a little journaling spot. That's just lovely. Oh, goodness, there's just so much in this journal, it's unbelievable. I love this collage paper as well. Oh wow, that's lovely. On this again, see these, she's collaged on there. And then here, oh, yeah, this feels really, really old. Oh, it's a receipt. I was going to say it looks like a shopping list, but I can see now the numbers. It's a receipt. Gosh, this is lovely. And that's all been coffee dyed. And then she's used a stamp on there. Again, more fabric. The fabric really helps age it, I find, don't you? Oh gosh, you can tell that feels old. Look how thin the paper is. They call this onion paper, don't they? Onion skin, onion paper? I don't know. I've got some sheets here somewhere. I know I did buy some earlier in the year. They've ended up in my hoard drawer, which I have to stop doing. I've got to start using some stuff. All this lovely stamping and vintage ephemera. Some ledger paper. Oh, and another lovely pocket. I love these pockets. And then another collage tag. These journaling cards are just stunning, and I love the images on them. And these, just beautiful. And then what have we got in the back here? Oh my goodness, this is so delicate. Right, let me just work out how to open this now, because I'm so khaki-handed. Oh, there we go, I got it. Oh, look at that. So she's made a little envelope out of coffee paper or tea-dyed paper, and then has covered it in, I want to say hand-stitched then, this really, really old vintage fabric to it, and then popped this little button on there. That is just beautiful. Look at that. Wow, I am speechless. This is just beautiful. Thank you, Sheila, so much. I will absolutely treasure that forever and ever and ever. Oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't point out as well, there's a little dangle at the bottom here. You can see these little dangly beads. Can you see those there? And that there looks like it's been aged as well. It's just beautiful. Thank you so much. I am just blown away. That was just stunning, stunning journal. I want to challenge you all today, for those of you that are still watching the video. I know lots of people tend to fast forward through my videos, and that's fine. I do that sometimes too, I'm in a hurry. But we had a bit of a funny thing happen today. We sold a journal on our Etsy, and we had a lady put a review on there today, and she left us 4 instead of 5 stars. And I know you may think, well, that sounds a bit thingy, so what? It's 4 stars and not 5. But she deducted a star off our reviews because there was a Bible scripture on the digi that Mum had used on the little journal that this lady bought. And I felt really like, oh my goodness, you know, we put loads of pictures on, we advertise everything really well, what we've got on there. And in fact, I'd even done a flip through of this particular journal because it was the Perseverance kit that she used, and it was the small little journal that she made with that kit. And yeah, it was very clear, I felt, that there were, you know, Bible verses on there. That kit also has been shown on several different YouTube channels. Lots of people have kindly shared it for us, and again I've pointed out, you know, the content of the kit, and I just felt that, I don't know, it quite upset me, I've got to be honest. And I think, you know, you do all the hard work. Perhaps, I don't know if people realise that when people have Etsy stores, you know, everything that goes on, you can only sell stuff on Etsy that has been, or you're supposed to only sell stuff on Etsy that's been handmade, or you know, personally made. It's not meant to be corporate stuff on there, or things that come from big shops and stores and retailers, sorry. And I think I probably felt more upset because Mum had made it, you know, and I'm quite protective of my mum. She works really hard and she does some lovely stuff. And I just messaged the lady back and I said to her, you know, I'm sorry that you were disappointed that there was Bible verses in there, but we did point that out. And just for you to be aware, people that sell things on Etsy really work very, 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 very hard and put in lots of hours for the things that go on there. And they you know, we break even if we're lucky sometimes, but it's just because we love what we do, and we need to find a way to share that with people. And I just asked if she would consider reviewing her review. But I think I just want to put across to everybody today, when you watch this after, you know, about encouraging other artists and other crafters. In the comments on my video today, I would really love it if you would share. And if you can, I don't know if you can put links in comments. I think you can, but if you can, put a link in and share another seller or another YouTuber, and just encourage them. Just, you know, let's encourage each other and help promote people's work, because, you know, there are lots of us on YouTube, there are lots of us on Etsy, lots of us on Facebook, and, you know, each and every one of these crafters and artists work really, really hard. And I just think it would be good if we just really made an effort to just encourage each other in the work that we do. So in the comments on my video from this today, obviously I've done this video to thank Sheila, and just so you could all see the wonderful work that's gone into what she's done here. It would just be fantastic if you could just flood my comments, my video comments today, with other people's names, works, put the names of their Etsy stores, put the names of their YouTube channels, link your favourite videos in. And again, if you're in our Facebook group, please do that in our group today as well. Just let's start promoting everybody's work. Let's start encouraging each other more. I don't want anybody to feel that I'm like precious about my space. I'm really not. I just set up this YouTube channel just to, well, find a way to communicate with people really, and to help out those that are perhaps starting out. But I know how hard I found it when I couldn't find the things that I wanted to find. I couldn't find the videos that I needed to find. I couldn't find the outlets for things. So share away. Let's get this information out there. Let's get these people known, and especially if they're new as well and they don't have many subscribers. Get those people's names, plant them in the comments, and please read through them afterwards, guys. Go through and you know, subscribe to some of these channels that are just starting out, and go and look at their Etsy shops, and let's just help encourage each other and help each other out. So that's my little lecture over for today. Or it's an imploration, not a lecture. But yeah, if we could just really use today to encourage one another. And thank you so much, Sheila, for that, because that's really encouraged me and inspired me. And I'm going to have to go off now and make something, because there's so many ideas now buzzing around my head. But thanks ever so much for joining me for my video today. And I hope you all have a great day. And if the sun is shining, get out and enjoy the sunshine. Take care. Speak to you all soon. Bye now.